I'm Nigel Griffiths. I work in the Advanced Technology Centre in the UK, part of IBM Europe. In this Back to Power Basics movie, we're going to start our new logical partition and install AIX from a CD. Not activated, so we can start it up. Normal, advanced, SMS. There we go. And go to the running state. It's coming up. 5 for boot devices. Select a boot device. List them all. That looks more like it. We can see now we have a hard disk here that already has an operating system installed. We'll ignore that for the moment. And we have a tape device and a CD-ROM device. I want to boot off the CD, and we'll show you how to install AIX from a CD, as that's the simplest and more straightforward. We'll look at more complicated things later on. So we'll boot it up. Are we sure? Yes. This is AIX booting up off the CD. We asked for 2 CPUs. The first one was already running. We started the other 3. Remember, these are logical CPUs. So there's 4 logical CPUs and 2 physical CPUs. One return. This is the console. One return for English. I want to change the configuration, particularly I want to decide which disk it's going to go on. It's going to attempt a migration because it found something actually already installed on HDisk 3. I don't want to overwrite what's already on my disk. So I want to do a new and complete overwrite. We can see this HDisk 3 has something on it, the root VG. So I want to use the last disk we got. So I'll take 6. HDisk 5 has nothing on it. I want to remove HDisk 3. Okay, so it's just HDisk 5. And we can continue. Just hit return. New and complete for HDisk 5. We'll just take the defaults for everything else. And we're installing. Well, right about here I'm going to chop 90 minutes out of the movie while the AX install continues and each of those packages get updated. I've not done a CD install for at least 2 or 3 years now, and I can remember why. Part the way through it will request CD2 and then CD3 and then go back to CD1 just at the end. So if you're not sitting there watching it, it will just hang there waiting for you to change the CD and hit return. Of course, if you're installing from a DVD, you'll do better because it will at least do it all in one go. I now do network installs with the NIM Network Installation Manager and don't have any of these problems. Of course, CDs are quite slow devices, and so the network is looking increasingly fast and increasingly slick for installing. And now we have to finish off with the terminal type. We need to accept the license. Hit the tab for yes. Okay. It's F3 to come out. Accept the software maintenance. Yes. We can do some housekeeping here. Set the time and the route. Let's just do that quickly. We'll leave the network until we running AX proper, as it makes life easier. And we can log in, and there we go.